And welcome, people. I have basically done a random teleport to try to find a location that I could call home. And after 4 random teleports, I wound up in this large lake over here. I'm now exploring. I found the outside edge of the continent. I'm exploring to see how big it is, if it's big enough to be a territory that I can call my own. Note how far out. Negative 123,000, positive 250,000. So it's time to see what this looks like. So this is the area where I first came in. I arrived on the left-hand side, and I first thought that it was the left edge of the continent, but as you can see, it turned out to be a lake. So let's look around the outside and see what it really looks like.
I mean, I already used the ECUs on the last server.
Botania.versioning.flavor39.
It failed to display the update message.
Ah, I thought that was the update message.
I thought it was too.
It might actually be the update message, but it also might be just he failed to implement it correctly. Ooh,
Reika?
I have a feeling that these are going to be useful. Go ahead.
At first, I was thinking that this content that I'm looking at is going to be absolutely huge, but I've only gone 4,500 blocks in one direction so far, and you're saying 5,000 by 5,000. I haven't even verified that it's that big yet. 5,000 is huge in Minecraft, I'm just realizing.
Yeah, it is. And now you know why people were initially balking at it, right?
I'm good.
Is it here? No.
Reika? Do you do custom tree generation in the Rainbow Forest?
Yes, I run custom tree code all the way through.
Never before have you seen a tree like this. With leaves of every color of the rainbow, there must be more to this tree than meets the eye. And the base of the tree looks very different than anything I've seen before.
You found a rainbow tree. Those are the most powerful trees in modded Minecraft. And that sounds like an odd phrase, but those trees are genuinely powerful. For more than just wood and dyes and golden apples and other stuff like that.
Okay, I see rainbow leaves and birch wood, so I'm assuming it's the rainbow leaves that make that special.
Correct. Good luck farming those, though.
You
should just use shears.
He's got a woodcutter.
The woodcutter won't do it.
Yeah.
No one.
I've farmed all 16 colors with the woodcutter before.
I'm talking about the rainbow tree.
Ah, okay. Okay, never mind then. Still though, I have automated that too.
There is one way to do it, and there's only one way I know of that works reliably.
What's your way?
Reika,
I've never done it.
we need to do a head count of how many wood we have, how many different types of wood we have in this pack.
About 30.
There's more than that.
If you want to tally them all up and knock yourself out.
Then again, you don't generate forestry logs.
No, I wasn't counting those. I was only counting on my registries. Call me selfish. Yeah.
Biomes oh plenty, woods. Wood oh plenty. That sounds like a really bad porn movie.
User joined your channel.
It is New Year's. I'm seeing not only all of these colored trees whose names I can't figure out, but all these colored plants and flowers whose names I can't figure out.
Welcome to ChromatiCraft.
Oh
Merry Halloween, everyone.
Halloween.
Merry Halloween, everyone.
Merry Halloween.
Huh? Sorry, what?
Omega!
What?
I just like saying your name.
Oh, okay.
So I take it I'm earning all sorts of ChromatiCraft exploration points right now.
Well, just running around, derping around, not really, but.
Here it is.
I hope this is just a render issue. I'll be right back.
Oh.
It was not just a render issue, and I was in the safe chunks when I logged out. You want to know what was really annoying about that death?
What?
When I realized I was dying from being suffocating in ground, basically, I immediately said, "Okay, activate the linking book on my hotbar to get out of here." Mystcraft habits. What's wrong with that?
Non-following book?
Same dimension.
Okay.
Mystcraft habits worked against me. I should have just grabbed a pickaxe or shovel off of my hotbar and dug my way out.
Yeah, I've done suffocation as well.
It goes pew.
Yes, it goes kaboom. That's what rail guns usually do.
Giant
Okay.
mass drivers.
I thought of something. I thought of the coolest little effect for the armor. Have it so that it gives you various buffs based on the different elements. For example, you take a bunch of fall damage, it will take some of your jump energy to reduce the damage by a certain amount. And while you're sprinting, it will increase your speed by a
That's
little
duplicate
bit.
with what it already has, rather penance and all that. Negate fall damage by a large margin, and then pair that with sprint boots, it'll be more.
Wait, the SC one negates fall damage by a large number?
Yeah, jump boost does that.
But remember, this would be an early game sort of thing.
There was
Well,
no
okay.
warning on my screen. There was no warning around the edge of my screen.
Are you sure it wasn't a Kuru pylon?
A black one?
Let me check the recording.
Okay.
By the way, that was in the safe rainbow forest.
Yeah,
That's fine.
pylons can still kill you. Turns out it's like literally 1B, right? 1, because it's internally it converts to an integer, right? That's how NBT works.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
I do have a micro turbine laying around.
So NBT tags are essentially just raw bytecode, essentially.
Raw byte data, yeah, everything is broken down to the bytes.
Okay, byte array, I think is a better term.
Yeah, that's correct.
Bedrock alloy ingot.
What do you do in the last millennium?
Nothing,
Basically
it's
nothing.
Skyblock.
It's basically designed as a nexus.
Also, if you want to do Skyblock, you can do Skyblock. You don't need to make a special void age for that.
I'm running out of steam.
Somehow I thought it was some type of special magical trading post age.
No.
That's the trading post. Funny enough, I know. The trading post is the trading post. Oh my god, it actually worked.
Oh god, that's expensive.
Except I need a way to send it back in the correct direction when I need it to. I don't know if I remember to tell you guys this, but I'm using a bunch of frame motors to move a single autonomous activator along a line of ore berries.
Why don't you just use a turtle?
Turtles are gated.
Well, yeah, but so are autonomous activators.
Seriously, where are they gated behind?
Everything.
Oh my good god, I should have looked at this
Literally
earlier.
everything.
That is a good gating. I'm not gonna lie, that is a good gating, but...
What the bloody fuck is that recipe?
Wait. What was that?
Autonomous activator recipe.
Consider the autonomous activator fully and properly nerfed. Good game, easy mode version done. I might as well use golems because they do the job better anyway, and you still need them, and I'm using the
That's why I put the golem core in them.
Okay, autonomous activator contains
They're worthless.
something that I can't read from ChromatiCraft, a chest, a golem core, a diamond gear, a piston, another diamond gear, silicon, redstone reception coil, and a golden chipset.
The plus sign of the original is like the plus sign in the like the central cross is the original thing. It used to be 10 gears instead of diamond.
Okay.
I want to take a shovel to you.
Man,
I don't actually mind that though. Autonomous
the autonomous activators is the most abused and abusable item in modded Minecraft.
I'm using the dynamism tablet. I hope
I
you
don't
mind.
like them.
If you think the autonomous activator is broken, you should see the dynamism tablet.
That one's much more balanced because it's much deeper into the mods.
On the
cool, they added
autonomous
increments.
activator, hold shift for details. What happens if you hold shift for the details?
It tells you what's inside of it, and upgrades. and
Does
stuff
more
like
than a
that.
tooltip can explain. It says.
Well,
It basically
isn't
simulates
that-
right click with items and blocks and stuff, and it's not at all balanced.
Where did all
I
my
know
steel
that, but I'm just thinking, hold shift for details. Details does more than a tooltip can explain.
Yeah, it's the world's most helpful tooltip ever in the world. Ever.
What are loot chests for, by the way?
They're ChromatiCraft.
They are exactly what they sound like. They are chests full of loot.
Yeah, they're the chests I generate in the structures.
Even the turtles are ridiculous crafting recipes. 2 gold, wireless receiver, radar unit from RotaryCraft, advanced computer, Porosian energy crystal from ElectriCraft, the one that requires... Okay, that one's not too bad. Combustion engine, chest, extreme voltage transfer... Oh, you gated this behind industrial craft? No industrial
he
craft
did.
gating my
Actually,
fucking
you know why I
ass.
picked the IC2 transformers? Because turtles levitate. These things are electric. They need some sort of magnetic levitation system. You can turn a transformer into an
You
electromagnet.
said there'd be no gating behind industrial craft.
I didn't say that. I just said the core stuff wouldn't be.
I mean, to be fair, I'm never going to use turtles anyway, but god damn it, that is painful. Okay, let's take
I'm
this
sitting
tool-
here grinning with glee.
let's take this
Reika, that's
tool,
not... No,
look at
bad.
the recipe.
I'm
Okay.
laughing so hard, and my parents are probably gonna wake up and yell at me for it.
Insulated high voltage cable. Let's see what you require. 1 steps, 2 steps, 3... Okay, that's not too bad. Let's
No,
take
it
it
isn't
to
really
the
as
code.
grindy as it looks.
Guys,
Laboratory crystal requires
Yes,
this,
Keybounce?
this. Ah! There's so much microcrafting!
Yes, Keybounce?
how do I get out of the last millennium?
Use one of the books that are there.
Mother... Need a high voltage transformer which requires insulated gold cables, advanced RE battery, and an MV transformer which... Okay, that one's not too bad, but still... Microcrafting!
Which one goes back to spawn?
I don't know.
There is not one that goes to spawn.
You can just click... You see the cobblestone block in the middle?
Yes. Yes, I do.
break that cobblestone block, and there's another teleporter portal thing under it. I put the cobblestone there so that you wouldn't accidentally click on it, but that will take you back to spawn.
Oh, it will.
And was there a reason you used a block that could not be mined by hand?
It was on my hotbar.
Okay.
I died, wound up
I
at spawn,
did not
checked the
anticipate
building.
people coming in there with no pickaxes.
I died, respawned at spawn, went inside the building with nothing.
Where's my bed? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
If you want, you can put a dirt block back on there when you're done with it.
I hate you so much for adding industrial crap to the computer craft stuff, but at least you didn't touch the computer craft. The actual.
No, I didn't touch the
computers.
computer stuff. I just added a little AE and whatnot to their recipes.
Yeah, a little AE and a lot of IC2. A lot of microcrafting for a single turtle. And guess what? I'm gonna have.
It's just like open computers, which we had last time around.
That was not microcrafting. That's
Yeah, it really
optional.
was.
It's a config that's disabled by default.
It was no, it really wasn't. In fact, it was so bad with open computers that you couldn't realistically use it without an ME system.
Guys?
I tried to craft an open computer once, and after I got through crafting everything by hand, I tried to boot it up, and I couldn't boot it up because it turns out you needed to put a hard disk containing the operating system on it in order to get it to turn on, and you can only get that drive if you already build a computer to put it on the robot.
You have to use the manual with the floppy disk. Find it in a dungeon, or
I did put that on it. It wouldn't boot.
you need the EEPROM. You use the
I
regular
did that
EEPROM
too.
with the book.
I put
to get the
everything I could
configure
find on it, and it didn't work.
What was the error?
It could not find a boot partition or something like
No
that.
boot
I don't
medium
actually
found?
know.
If it
That
said
It was
no
a
boot
long time
medium
ago.
found,
And ever since I crafted that thing, I immediately removed the mod because it was a pain in the ass to use and didn't work.
well, here's the thing: the mod is ridiculously overcomplicated in everything. But once you get past all of that, like once you have the thing crafted and everything, it's just incredibly powerful and totally worth it. Computer craft, on the other hand, is quite the opposite. It's very easy to craft, but if you want to do you can't even have a fucking library. The Lua doesn't even accept libraries other than the default.
Because it uses an
APIs.
older version of Lua, that's why.
So
That's
that
to
means
be more compatible with more OSs, apparently. But
Lua's API or Lua's strength lies in the fact that it's
You try to get my
expandable,
attention,
very, very expandable through libraries. But you
Did I
don't
say
have
something?
libraries, so
thought I
it's
heard someone
complete
call
and
me.
utter crap.
I was calling your
I
name.
don't
I'm trying to
actually
think.
know
okay,
what libraries are.
Keybounce, yes.
Okay, first, I took a book out of the last millennium and I wound up in a desert that's not claimed by anyone.
I
Second,
think that's the same thing Frey took.
can I get a teleport as specified in the chat? Great. Trying to get my
Crafting spring boots.
stuff.
Also, here's a really good defense for the microcrafting and open computers. None of it is arbitrary.
No, it's all realistic, but then
No,
again,
no.
so
Let
is
me finish.
IC2
Let me
to some
finish.
degree. In fact,
Let me
realistically,
finish.
IC2 would have more.
This is a completely different defense than the one you're expecting. Here's the
Okay.
thing. Every single component is part of the system. That means that you can actually make your own operating system from its individual parts. So you can take the RAM and you can use that individually. You can take the keyboard, the screen, you can take each and every individual part, throw away the operating system that it gives you, and write your own. And you can essentially, there's actually a person who actually made their own operating system, was essentially Windows for open computers, and it looks really nice, but it's also in Russian, so take it as you get it. But crafting for the sake of crafting, each and every individual part, each plays an important part in the system, and you don't notice half of it because you're not out writing operating systems for it or doing any of that stuff. You're just
I
using-
noticed. I tried it on ETG server. It was, I noticed and I regretted it.
Notice what?
The fact that it has a shit ton of microcrafting. Again, it does so to be realistic, and it accomplishes that goal. but it's still a shit ton of microcrafting that I did not enjoy.
This is why I regret getting into OC. Like, I got really into OC for a while because I felt like it, because I wanted to essentially, and I had all these like little plans and everything. They're like, we're pulling OC from the pack, and I was like, I know this was coming, but goddamn, I shouldn't have put so many
Again, the
hours
reason we
into
pulled OC has nothing to do with its design.
Yeah, I realize that full well. You're not going to be able to transfer that knowledge to anything meaningful.
I've written quite a few computer craft programs that investigate, and I've learned a lot about programs through computer craft. Seriously,
That's one of the
Keybounce?
reasons, I can't remember the name.
In that file
Can I get that
is
teleport one more time,
accessible
please?
by the program.
I gotta
Say
try
something,
that.
Keybounce?
I'm so desperate for
Alright.
that. I need to see it. Okay, I'm gonna try this now. I'm just gonna write a basic function that returns true.
Why is there a skeleton wearing armor? Leather helmet for the looks of it?
Why is there a meh wearing a meh?
That's supposed to be disabled in Legacy Craft.
Reika. The last time I saw a rainbow forest was in 164 when it was characterized by massive, massive numbers of passive animals.
Still the case, although now there's a config to turn it down, and we did a bit, because, you know, performance.
And I would kill you.
Nah.
So it actually can give that many mobs again?
Yeah, by default it does.
I wonder if I'll ever find a reason to use the RotaryCraft Light Bridge.
It doesn't get a lot of use, I'll say that much.
It's because it's really hard to use.
Doesn't it have the highest power requirement of any of your machines?
It used to. Now it's not a flat rate, so not anymore.
And now immune to fall damage.
So I could make it give me a bridge over a small gap for low power.
Comparatively low. Still not low.
Whoa. Reika.
Mhm.
I'm really fast now.
Can someone sleep? There's a zombie wandering into my house.
I'm not in the overworld.
Someone else?
I'm
please?
in the middle of the ocean.
Builder.
Builder left a while ago.
Oh shit.
I'm heading to
Hyperion on the
to
server.
land.
Or on the team rather.
Hyperion,
Or
can you
not.
please sleep? If possible.
There was a skeleton waiting for me at land. Am I correct in thinking that although hostile mobs will not spawn in the Rainbow Forest, they can walk into it from outside?
Correct. And spawners still work too.
Okay. So you're not completely safe, you're just safer.
You're almost completely safe. That's why whenever I live in Rainbow Forest, I live near the center, and I make sure it's sufficiently large.
I have 15 out of 16 crystal types on me. This saddens me. Experience.
How would you equate it?
Elongated.
Completed crafting recipe. Oh, that's what I was doing. Collecting some wool. I go outside, kill some pigs, come back inside, forget what I was doing, continue on harvesting oreberry bushes, go to my crafting table trying to craft something. Oh, I still have to complete this recipe. Repeat 20 times.
I still haven't found the end of this continent, but it's at least 10,000 blocks tall. Good night.